I really got into that.
That's a deep well.
Here's a fun fact. Here's a deep fact right here. Emily Turner had, how big were the subs in your Subaru when you were
I got 2 10-inch subs in my Subi.
And you were bumping 3-6 Mafia in Anchorage.
Yeah.
Okay.
With me and my cheerleader
That's dirt
friends.
nasty.
Yeah, we
Just
got
thumping.
Yes, we were.
That snow is dirty.
We turned up on the way to the games that we were cheerleading at. It was
so
great.
fast forward to LA.
Yes.
Fast forward to not.
So yeah, no, I was a music consumer, and so I would go and out to go to shows and go to parties with a couple friends that had also moved down from Alaska, and I found myself at this party in Santa Barbara on Isla Vista where this kick-ass reggae band was playing, which happened to be Indubious.
What?
Yes, and I was like, whoa, like this.
So you saw Indubious.
Yes.
In the beginning in Cali.
Yes, circa 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this super hip frat party on Isla Vista, and it was, to be honest, like some of the coolest live music I had seen, because you know, like it was not, we aren't getting music like that in Anchorage.
Okay.
And so, you know, I was pretty blown away. Left my information on their mailing list.
Okay.
And then, you know, history had it to where I was hanging out, and I moved up to Grants Pass because of a romantic relationship
with one of the members.
With one of the members, yes. But
which one?
Skip Wicked.
Skip Wicked.
The only
what
member.
up, Skip Wicked?
Yes, shout out.
Shout out to Skip Wicked and Dubious, bringing this beautiful woman to Southern Oregon.
He reached down into the pit of the devil's belly and was like, no, you shall come into the nature.
So that's what brought you to Southern Oregon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Skyler.
L'amour.
What brought you to Southern Oregon? Why did you come here from Reedsport?
Well, so I was in Newport, and Indubious was playing up there, and I fell in love with Maddie Wells and
Maddie Wells,
and Maddie T. Narmis snatched me up and brought me out of the devil's belly.
Okay, so it was a romantic endeavor with Maddie. Maddie,
have you met that guy?
He's lovable,
gorgeous.
He's gorgeous. His hair is thick and luscious. Maddie, we love you, man. Shout out, big up.
Yeah.
So, seriously, besides your romantic, how did you land in the southern low?
Oh, okay.
Really?
How'd I come down to Southern Oregon?
Yeah.
So you want the real story?
I do want the real story.
Okay, here it comes. Ready?
Give me the real.
Okay, so when my great grandma died in 2006, I went and helped my grandma go and clear her house out, and I inherited her truck, my great grandma's truck. And so my girlfriend at the time wanted to go to SOU. She was a year younger than me. I just graduated high school. And so she wanted to go check out Ashland. And I had driven past Ashland a lot of times. I used to spend a lot of time in Mount Shasta. And so that was on the way. And so on our trip, we went down and we just, we had a mattress in the back of the truck, crashed out on the side of, by the college on a street.
Yeah.
Doing it hippie style.
Yeah,
I just
I
sat
like
on the edge playing my guitar.
Yeah.
And so she wanted to see the college town. And so that was like my first time hanging out in Ashland. I was like, this is just like paradise.
Like the sunshine, you're just waking up.
The sunshine, there was this, the Sunday market and all the hippie stuff.
Lithia Park.
Beautiful ivy and the water flowing through town.
Shakespeare, what doth it do, Skyler?
The trees were walking. The deers were talking.
The deers were letting you pet them.
And so the next year, she went to college. I stayed on the Oregon coast studying music.
Okay.
In Coos Bay
at SWAC.
And at SWAC. Yeah, okay. I got a scholarship.
What?
Yeah, I got a scholarship to this community college, about $1,200 a term or something.
Facts,
like
dude. These are facts.
From the Battle of the Bands thing?
Well, from the Battle of the Bands, also I tried out for it too.
Oh, cool.
That's so sick, had like dude. I had no idea.
We had like so they were basically giving away tuition fees.
Wow. Recruiting talent to their school.
Yeah. So I was studying music. I quit that. My girlfriend at the time was like, come down and move in with me. She was moving out of the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually before that sneaking me into the dorm. So I was hanging out for like 2-3 weeks at a time in these dorms.
Oh my God.
Hanging out, just playing music.
And you're a survivor, Skyler.
Yeah.
You're a survivor, man.
I've been rocking it for years.
You're a survivor, dude.
I moved down to Ashland in 2008 to come live with her. And then I started a band. And then I quit the girlfriend. And I kept going with the band. And that was what turned into 100 Watt Mind.
Okay. We'll get to 100 Watt Mind in a second.
Yep.
Wait a second.
What?
What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
Were you playing an instrument when you were a kid, or when did you come into the music thing?
Let's see. I played recorder.
Me too.
Who didn't? I played recorder. I played xylophone in band. And then I didn't play anything but baseball until I was about 19. I just lived life like you. Just tried to experience that. Nobody gave me an instrument. The only instrument I got was a baseball glove and a bat.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Brat. Yeah, and I got really good at hitting and fielding ground balls. That was my passion. And then got obsessed with rhyming and rhythmic American poetry. I had a guy on my soccer team who was a Swiss German rapper. He taught me how to rap. I would beatbox for him. So I learned that my instrument was my voice.
Beatbox?
Yeah, beatbox.
So you're beatboxing before?
Yes, sir.
So I was beatboxing.
I would beatbox for all the ciphers.
All right.
Oh.
So there is some natural talent there.
Like I'd be like that kind of shit. And then
tight.
everybody would be like rapping in the crew.
Swiss.
And yeah, Swiss German. And let's see. Then I got a beat machine and I got a beat making keyboard. And I started getting into bands and using my voice.
How old were you when you got the beat making machine?
19, 20. It was the MC303 groove box. You should pull up an MC303 groove box. They're pretty primitive.
When I got to hear that, the first recordings that you did recently.
Yeah, I pulled out
really cool.
I pulled out the old recordings of
Just talent straight from the beginning.
I was very hungry. My voice is a lot higher.
Yeah.
It's called the Roland MC303 groove box. You'll see my first instrument. And
there's some people with just straight talent, and I think that you're probably one of those people who just has talent.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to
off the one.
Thank you.
Not everybody has that.
For you guys. It's like I kind of at sometimes I wish I had learned an instrument from maybe in my teens at least.
Yeah.
Or a piano or something. I
wish I had taken choir.
Yeah. But then it just evolved and snowballed into where I'm sitting here doing this podcast.
Yeah, like when we were young and we didn't have to pay rent. Like you, I know you'd spent time practicing and stuff, but now that's one of my regrets is looking back on my youth is like, I didn't have bills. I should have been practicing.
I mean, imagine if we had all been given our respective.
Look at him.
You know, that's me when I'm like 30 something.
If you can go back, you would. I
would probably pick the piano or something like that, but
piano was the map.
Honestly, the sports got me to where I am now. Like I think that the sports, I was the chatterbox on the baseball field. I was like, come on, buddy, here we go, like all the whole time.
So all three of us were athletes.
Yeah, and every team I ever was on, I always got most inspirational player. Mm-hmm. Like that was the award I always got.
Really good pep talks.
I'm a pep
all
talker.
The time.
Yeah. So that was my instrument.
You got that pep.
Right.
You're peppy.
I can be.
As a cheerleader, I will recognize your pep.
I got pep. Thanks, boo.
You both have considerable pep.
Respect the pep.
Respect the pep, baby.
Chris Poppin, pep talking.
Yeah. So that was my instrument was the mic and the groove box and making beats and trying to find stuff to rap on and everything. And I used the sports sort of like you. I felt sort of isolated on the where I was. I felt like the Cascades was blocking me. There was no internet.
Yeah, so you grew up in Eugene.
Yeah, I grew up in Eugene, Oregon.
Which is a pretty big city, but
outdoor arts community. You know.
Yeah.
It's a cool city to grow up in. It's a great incubator for ideas, but we would get live shows. There were peers doing things, so I was a little more encouraged to go out and start shit.
Well, Eugene was the next town over from Reedsport that had any considerable size.
Yeah,
there was Coos Bay.
Yeah,
which had no cultural diversity, basically a bigger Reedsport. Yeah. But Eugene was where there's several different colleges. University of Oregon is there.
There's 90,000 college students that land there every year.
Mm-hmm. And plus the Oregon Country Fair is a huge cultural
Country Fair
generator.
Yeah, hippies, organic kombucha, everything.
I can't wait to go back.
I lived on
anarchists.
Yeah, my parents split
Delicious
sides.
Anarchists.
My parents divorced, and I lived with the poor welfare kids half the time and the rich athlete kids half the time.
That's kind of me. When I was 14, I lived with my dad in this big 5-bedroom house for most of the week, and then I'd go hang out with my mom in the trailer park by the bay.
Yeah. So for me, it was like my dad was where the welfare kids lived. So I was the richest kid on the block with the welfare kids.
Slinging sandwiches.
And then I go to my mom, and we were, you know, she's 2 kids, single mom raising us. And we were the poorest kids of the rich kids. So it was like this flippity flop and the flippity flop. And I would see the differences.
Like yin and yang.
Yeah, I would see the differences.
The richest of the poor, poorest of the rich.
Back and forth, like from fireworks scene, who would get, how many fireworks kids would get, how they would get them. Like we'd take our cans back to buy like a few fireworks. Like, oh my God.
That's what it's all about.
Right. So my instrument is just from human empathy and awareness, and like seeing people and like hearing them and then trying to voice what they're saying. That's basically where all my tone comes from.
Empathy.
Sometimes it's strong and sometimes it's weak, but my empathar is usually pretty on. What was that? What was this? We were on tour.
Empanadar.
No,
Empanadar.
Serendipidar was. We had our. Yes. We went down to LA to do some cool shit, and all these serendipitous things were happening. Eventually, we just realized we had my serendipidar was popping. Yeah. It was just like everything was serendipitous. Every little moment, it just felt so crazy, and I was like, my serendipidar is popping off. But so then I did all the music things. I moved all over the state of Oregon.
Yeah.
Played in multiple venues, in multiple bands. Started a lot of shit. Made a lot of shit happen. Then I met you, and I left that whatever that was to be here.
It was a lot.
With you.
You built a really huge foundation.
I came here to be with you, and not sure where. I just put it to fate. I didn't know what was going to happen. And that's how I got to Southern Oregon. I was like, I guess I'm living in Southern Oregon now. And on a farm, I felt the vitamin D. It was awesome.
But that foundation that you had built, that you've been building for a long time, is still you. It's still there with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But people come and go, but you still have that. You still have that foundation.
Yeah.
But that's how I got here. And my story of how I got here with what I had, like the foundation I built, that's that story. But when you guys got here, from LA, you had to start building your foundation. Yes. And that's what I want to know. Like when you came here, how did you start building? Like you start, we'll get onto the 100-watt mind, right? That's how you started building your foundation. But what did you do musically? Is that when you started playing your instrument?
Not quite. No, I had moved to Southern Oregon, and it took me couple years to even realize, hey, this music thing is something that I could maybe do. Yeah. Because I was going to Indubious shows, and that was kind of my first exposure to like a cool music scene where people were welcoming and open and loving and encouraging, and I was seeing how fun that kind of lifestyle is, being on the road and going and doing shows and all the things and recording, I was watching them do it, and at the same time, as a music lover, I would listen to a lot of Bob Marley, and then my taste expanded into the reggae realms, and I was listening to lots of.
Blew your brain open?
Oh, Midnight. Then Eddie and Helena showed me Midnight. We met Ed and Helena, and then through the Dutch Brothers reality, I got a job at Dutch Bros here in Grants Pass when I moved here and started building cool friendships. That's where I met Jared Masters, who became one of my best friends. And
is he a Dutch bro?
Yeah, he's a Dutch bro.
You guys worked in the first Dutch Brothers coffee booth downtown.
Yeah, the first location.
The first location together.
Yes.
On 6th and G.
Yeah, about 2009, 10.
2009,
10. And at the time I was going to SOU, and relationships tend to end. But I loved Southern Oregon so much that I wanted to stay. So when things came to an end in that reality, I stayed, and I was finishing out my degree at SOU and living in Ashland at that point. And,
what was your degree in?
Environmental science with a focus on ecology and conservation.
See, that's badass.
Yes.
Don't you think that's badass, Trev?
It's badass.
That's pretty badass. That involves walking long days out in the woods, right?
Yeah, well, ultimately, yes. Yeah, the degree didn't involve as much walking,
but so this is, to me, this is all gets us to the point. I want to know when you picked up the bass.
Yeah, so like I'm in college.
That's what I want to know.
Single life, start dating, and I start dating this guy who we get to talking, and by this point I had told my mom, I think I like this music stuff, and she bought me a ukulele. So I'm going to college, I have this ukulele. I'm playing Bob Marley songs on the ukulele, just like barely figuring it out.
Which ones?
No Woman, No Cry, I think was the first one I learned, because
Okay.
C, E minor, F, and G, like or
Classic.
A minor and G. It's like really classic four chord
Yeah.
strummer. And I was going through that, and I was starting to write like little songs. I had written like 1 or 2 little ditties, on my own. And I'm dating this guy. He comes over, and we get into this conversation how I like to play and sing. He said, "Oh, play something for me." So I did, and he looked at me like, "What? Hey, you're not that bad." And we get talking more, and I said, "Yeah, I thought maybe it'd be cool to play in a band with someone who played upright bass." And then he said, "Well, I have one. I play in this band." He played in a bluegrass band. And so we get to talking, and he brings this upright bass over that.
And how old were you when you touched this bass?
I must have been 23 or maybe 24.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
That's right. Welcome to Live from the Hive, everybody. We're super excited to have you with us. I see audio going out. This is a good thing. I see video going out. This is a good thing. We have an in-studio audience tonight. Let me hear you, audience. Yeah. That's right, live studio audience. But what you've all been waiting for on our stage tonight, for the second time. It's been over a year, and we're so excited to have them back. These guys are blowing up. They just got back from a crazy trip to LA where they're on all kinds of streams and featured and all kinds of crazy stuff, which we might get into later. But now, for your listening pleasure, on this stage, we have the one, the only Free Creatures.
I like that delay. That's good. Hi, guys. Hello out there and in here. We are Free Creatures. And we're going to make some music for you.
Choking on the smoke every day, but I feel great. Money's running low, still feel high. Seem to get by on my borrowed time. Itty bitty little fish in the big blue sea. Feel the bill shark in the dark hunting me. No rest to my grind, go hard all the time. I don't mind climbing though, so I hold,
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're all plugged in. We're all ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? Are you guys out there ready to go? I hear yeah.
Yo.
I heard a yeah from Bend.
Hello. 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 Fellow free creatures. Sorry about my mic dying. But it's alive again. We're alive again. We're live again. Right? Promise you. Bella. Seriously. There's no telling how much fun we'll have. As far as I can tell, it's up for grabs. The night is young enough to take a nap. It would behoove me to improve on that. True. I kiss my woman with no mistletoe. Fingers riddled with these thistle thorns. This farming's harder than I thought it'd be. Pitch correcting on my harmonies. Nah, don't really need it cause I know my tone. I'm never lonely when I'm all alone. I know my zone, I grow my own. I see the omens in front of me, opening to show me only what I need to see. Look.
Change is coming, waves, and run your life out to the sea. Omens open doors and show you more than you can see. Everything will have an ending point eventually. Rather fill my time than kill it blindly. Mystery.
What's a mystery to you? A murder with no clues. A dare with no loops. A repair with one shoe. The air that we breathe, the deep, dark truth. Though we animals too, living in a big zoo. For Babylon, humble, the powerful get humble. Will they see it how we see it? Finally and believe it, I don't know. So hope, get the truth and crack the code soon. Staring at the sky on a new moon. Pondering like Gandalf and Sherlock Holmes, puffing knowing all you need is love when you only got nothing. When the future's on the line, then it's time to assemble a tiny little altar and go burn it at the temple. Let's go.
Change is coming, waves, and run your life out to the sea. Omens open doors and show you more than you can see. Everything will have an ending point eventually. Rather fill my time than kill it blindly. Mystery.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
That's
I think
fun.
you guys all woke him up. You just woke him up.
Yeah, good morning.
We got shout outs from everywhere. We got Colorado shouting out here.
Colorado.
Dingo Myers says, Myers check in from beautiful Colorado.
Yes, Cassie and Mike Myers.
There it is.
Cassie taught me how to do this hairdo in 2000, the year 2000.
Charles Douglas says, nice to see your new band, Skyler. New band.
Hey, Chuck.
New band. And if you didn't know, if you're sitting in the house, you too can log in and leave a comment like Ann did, who's sitting in the house. Ann says, I'm feeling it, such a great vibe. Are you feeling it, Ann? Yes, you are. Are you all feeling it in the house? If you're watching at home right now and you're feeling it, please share the love, give the shout outs. We'll be posting them here. Just like Trinity here, she says, watching from Alaska,
What
send
up,
all the good
sis?
vibes
My
and
family in
love.
Alaska. What's up, boys?
Handing it back over to you.
Hey. That's where I'm from. My nephews are watching that.
When we were driving here today, I looked up and I saw so much smoke in the sky. I don't know if you saw it, right? And it just reminded me of this song. So. So I can really smile. Problems can't breathe the sky. I can't see past the furthest mountain. These days go by, but who's counting? It's been a fortnight since I met it. Meeting the moon, meaning she just like my medicine. There I said it, she's my medicine. I need it just to breathe a little better. World is full of rough, hot weather. Dust is kicking up and smothering my sinuses. I find this is a problem that I'm dealing with only the minimal. At least I got my queen, at least I got my dreams. My queen is a seamstress, she's sewing up my seams. She told me I'm a king, she brings me ginger brews. And if you try to touch her, I'ma have to injure you. Yo, the whole world's burning up, and I'ma have to turn it up. The beat so I can really smile. Problems can't breathe the sky. I can't see past the furthest mountain. These days go by, but who's counting? It's been a fortnight since I met it. Meaning she just like my medic, meaning she just like my Reddit. When I'm looking for information, patience, P-A-C-I-E-N-C-I-A, paciencia. Life is a journey to get today. They see you if you were given the gift to speak. Better not with the fact that the information they leak never fake, only authentic, precipitous speech. Hold the gate long enough to keep the evils at bay. Hold the door. Alliances you made in the past will bring you more enforcements. You need with more swords, only for peace though. Jon Snow for president. Global warming's never been irrelevant, so while the oath for the hesitant, I don't know. Pull the trigger. Don't you want your grandkids to live a little bit and see the beauty that it is and see the beauty that's around when you wake up in a place where a satellite can't be found? Just stars and smoke. That's why the whole world's burning up. And I'm gonna keep on turning up, turning up, turning up.
Feels like it's been a while since the whole world burned up. I'ma keep on turning up the beat so I can really smile. Problems from my worried mind, my worried mind, my worried
Amazing, amazing, simply amazing. We have another previous guest on our stage here giving a shout out. Miss Sarah Dion Brooks says, so good. You guys sound bleeping amazing. And oh my gosh, that voice, Emily, gorgeous.
Thank you, Sarah.
Gorgeous.
Well, I would say likewise, madam.
Christina Togstad says that, oh, where did she go? There it is. She says, I love this, so good. Chad, who was on our stage just last week, is in the house here and says, sounds wonderful, so nice to groove out to this. Yes, you are lucky to be in the room, my friend. All of y'all are lucky to be in the room. And if you're home and you're watching this right now, you're lucky to be watching this. We have a special treat tonight, too. This is a very special treat. We have an artist in the house that is actually doing a painting inspired by this show that we're watching. And we've got Mr. Dan Kennedy off to the side here painting. Yeah, give a wave out to the audience. And he's painting on a painting that we'll check in on throughout the show, but inspired by the Free Creatures. And we're very excited about that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more later. Thanks, Dan. All right, let's get back to the music. What do you say, guys?
You guys want to hear some new stuff? I'm going to limit curses for the children. Right? We don't need it here.
I'm inviting you in. I'm inviting you in.
Yeah.
Inviting you in. I'm inviting you in. Just a lover's touch on the chin. Smooth mood on a Sunday, so you know it's a safe place. I'm on your side. Wish you could see you through my eyes. See a galaxy in your smile. Milky Way that runs through my eyes.
We only have about an hour to empower those who listen. Shower you with gifts that only show a good intentions. Cruising through the universe, smoother than suspension. Open to the future while some people say defensive. Keep it comprehensive with the people that suggested. When you taste the river in the fish, then you know it's the freshest. Blessed to hold it now and represent it. Welcome to the moment, cause you're home, it's time to check it in.
I'm inviting you in.
Past the walls that divide, where everyone is equal, living their lives.
We're inviting you in.
Through the gates and the guards, I see no reason for me to sound the alarm.
Inviting you in.
Inside the circle is safe, we cherish every type of model and make.
Inviting you in.
You should live and let be. Not every creature on this planet is free. Let's go! Right now, let's get in this, let's go! That's the walls that divide. free. To be themselves, keep the health and have the freedom. At least enough to speak up when somebody else is cheating. To be a part of what's created in the moment. To push the bus so we can pop the clutch and start it. Bienvenidos to the future and the present. And take a scoop of genre fusion live resin. It's more elusive if you loosen up the settings. It's more conducive if you never stop and get it.
It's only us now. Free to let yourself go. Lost and found, you can get the download. Only us now. No need to feel alone. Lost and found, you can get the download.
Yep.
Let the sound lay all your worries down. Let the bass pound them into the ground. Low down creature, won't you gather round tight? Catalyze minds and have a good time. I'm inviting you in.
Past the gates of the guards, there see no reason for me to sound the alarm.
Inviting you in.
Inside the circle is safe, we cherish every type of model and make.
Inviting you in.
If you're leaving the beat, I hope everybody at the hive's having a good time, yo.
Inviting you in.
Cause you should live in that beat, that every creature on this planet is free.
Yeah.
We're inviting you into our sound tonight.
Some new stuff for you.
Yeah.
New stuff.
We just
For
want
you.
to welcome you in to our sound. We started writing some stuff all together in quarantine, so
Yeah,
this is a kind of a new thing.
yeah. Should we keep it rolling there? We should just roll
Right
it.
on through.
We should roll it. Let's
Yeah,
roll it.
right
Let's
on
roll it.
through.
Let's roll it. Ready?
We got some
Yeah.
good momentum. Let's keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. You guys want to keep it moving? Yeah, we're here to have a good time. Okay, ready?
It's what we do. We get it done. It's what we do. Ooh, we get it done. It's what we do. We get it done. It's what we do. Ooh, we get it done.
One more time. It's what we do.
We get it done. It's what we do. Ooh, we get it done. It's what we do. We get it done. It's what we do. Ooh,
We get it done. Feel the swagger here, so palpable. You can feel this flow, so tangible. From heels to nose, knees to elbows. We move your bones, big toes up to mandibles. Like radically folds, we're adaptable. It's a new day, we're a new animal. Keep it casual or take it tactical. Feel dull, then we can make it magical. Deep cuts are number ones.
get it done.
Working shirtless in the sun.
Get it done.
Anywhere that we get some, get it done. All together, everyone, we overcome. Slow motion when we walk in the room. Oh, and if you don't get it, you would, yeah. Slow motion when we walk in the room. All in is the choice that we choose.
Go ahead and lift it. Let's open up the hood and see what's popping with your engine. I mean it. I brought my toolbox. I brought my knowledge as a field medic, ready to help with whatever you got. I'm on assignment. I'm focused on the mission, never blinded by the timing. Under these eyelids, focus in silence, digging for diamonds. Wanted to string the ball of all your problems till it's all unwired. Like I said, till we find it. My line is open, my network's connected, and it's vast like the ocean. And kinda like mycelium, swollen full of helium. Loyal to the soil that is psychedelic premium. What? All that I'm saying is I'm down for my team. Keeping it playful in a dream can be a positive thing. I'm catching everything that's thrown at me. Boom, bada bing, bing, bada boom. I'm one of those howling at moons, looking at stars. Daily trying to raise up the bar, lifting it up. Just like the hood, just like your car, got your back. My zone is in control and I'm on point. A do it for the love and never did it for the coin.
Slow motion when we walk in the rainbow. All it is the choice that we choose, yeah. Slow motion when we walk in the room. All it is the choice that we choose.
Just a couple puzzle pieces in the box. None of us greater than the sum of all the parts. Just a few old tools in the shed, next to old implements looking half dead. When connected on the three-point hitch, it opens up the zone, makes the defense switch. It's a rush when you take that risk with your friends, leaving skin in the game for the chip. Nah, just a couple puzzle pieces in the box. None of us greater than the sum of all the parts. Just a few old tools in the shed, next to old implements looking half dead. When connected on the three-point hitch, it opens up the zone, makes the defense switch. It's a rush when you take that risk with your friends, leaving skin in the game for the chip. It's what we do, we get it done. It's what we do, we get it done. It's what we do, we get it done. It's what we do, we get it done.
Skyler gets it done.
Yeah.
Skyler Squglio, ladies and gentlemen.
Heck yeah.
So for the new album, we got to write more together, and a lot of our new album has a lot more just pieces of all of us working together, making stuff happen. So.
How long you been working on that new album?
Well, when quarantine happened, we were like, okay, let's make a new album. So we made one all year. All year.
All year?
Yeah.
It's a year in the making, folks.
Yeah.
And you're hearing some of this for the first time, right? This is
a lot of this is, well, you know, we're giving you a nice, you know, we appreciate you all selling out this place, coming to support us, and this is very strange to be playing for people again like this. It's been a long time, so we wanted to give you a nice, you know, meal. So a little bit of this, a little bit of new, so you get to see where we're going, where we've been, and I hope you're having a good time.
Andy Pugh, I have to say it, man. Andy Pugh says, thank you so much for this. I needed any form of live music in my life right now. You guys are more than just any form as well. Let's see. Gotta give a shout out. Oh no, where is it? Oh no, it disappeared. Where did it go? There it is. Found it. Because this is a good one. Jamie Smith, who is just a rock star fan of the Hive, and she is a rock star fan of Free Creatures.
Thank you, Jamie.
Jamie Smith says, M, you're a goddess. G, you're a poet. And Skyler, you're a musical painter. Love, love, love you guys. Thanks to the Hive and all the crew for sponsoring the magic. And thank you, Jamie. Jamie is actually one of the largest contributors to the Hive, and we appreciate you. Yes. If you too are watching and you want to contribute to this magic that's happening, that link up above, thehive.com/contribute, that is a way you can do that. The money goes back to all of the things that make this happen and the band. So we love it. All right. Music.
All right, you guys want to stand up with us? I mean, you're in a pod, right? So Emily has coined this phrase since quarantine. When we play quarantine shows, it's a dance party.
Stay in your pod,
You're
stay
in
in
your
your
pod,
lane.
it's a dance party.
And if you're at home,
are you really ready? I don't think you're ready. You see she has her trumpet out, right? Come on, make some noise, get live, let's go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the sound of free creatures. I'm Marv Ellis, that's Skyler Squglio, that's Emily Turner, and we're gonna get down like this. Walking roll with nothing to lose, big bag of love in my green suede shoes. Mike did I used to connect the dots, knowledge of the game from the mouth. You, my life's gone up and down, spinning in position like a circus clown. I never would have guessed I would be here now, but I'ma make it out this May. Yeah. I know you don't know me, homie. I don't speak baloney. I bend words like the curve in the macaroni. One of the one and only, positive, not phonies. Push my pen over paper when I'm all alone. Walking into Sony, love Tony Outcast, most F, they all showed me how holy matrimony's honing mic skills, toning up to keep it unfolding. Nicotine used to seem so controlling. Family of three, I'm Corleone. Score about a $20 when I go bowling. Yes, we're in the hills and we're all solar bowling. With the showing up, all the elevators going. Push the button to the top where it's still snowing. On my green thumb, people keep growing. We're all on the clock, do work till you own it. Walk in the door with nothing to lose. Big bag of love in my green suede shoes. Mike that I used to connect the dots. Now that you're the game from the mountain. You, my life's gone up and down, spinning in position like a circus clown. I never would have guessed I would be here now, but I'ma make my way now.
Backlit with the moonlight glow, so bright I can see my shadow. How I got here I don't really know. I do know I left this moment. Smile, watch the song pass the lip but down low. Now the universe is starting to show. Heaven's unfold, nice and slow. I love this moment. Make all my wishes on a falling star. All I really want is to be where we are. I just wanna sing and play a big fat bass guitar. I love these moments. Walk in the door with nothing to lose. Whole lot of love and nothing to prove. Ooh, heaven's unfold, nice and smooth. I love this moment, yeah.
Walked in the door with
Nothing to lose.
a big bag of love and some
Green
green.
suede shoes.
Mike that she used to connect the dots. The knowledge that she came from
And
the
the miles
mountain.
that I walk.
You, her life's going up and down, spinning in position like a circus clown. We never would have guessed you could be here now. But everybody, you ready to get down? Let's go! Hey! Confidently cocky, provocatively sloppy. Freestyler with lofty in the back of a jalopy. Slick like the oil when you slice open a poppy. Not a carbon copy, no take notes and watch me. Yeah, I'm free to be myself, knowing that you can't mock me. 3 mile reach on my cheap walkie-talkie. Talking while I'm walking through the rose garden watching. Are we at the Hive? Are we live? Sweet chocolate candies at the bottom of a stocking. B-boys break, I keep liking. Soaking in minerally stimulated hot springs with this woman. She's such a young hot thing. Much better rapper than that one dude walking. Effervescent fresh when I keep on talking. At the place I wanna be with my free creature family. Let me see. Walking through with nothing to lose. Big bag of love, green suede shoes. Mike that I used to connect the dots. Now that you're the game from the mountain. You, my life's gone up and down, spinning in position like a circus clown. I never would have guessed that would be here now. But can we get down some more? Let's go. Let's go. walks in the door with nothing to lose. Big bag of love, green switch. Mics that are used to connect the dots. Now that you game from the miles away. You are life's gone up and down, spinning in position like a circus clown. I never would have guessed I would be here now, but I'm making all this maze.
Woo, that's hot. Oh my gosh. Home Roots Media says we are free creatures at Home Roots. Yes, you are. Let's see. Jackson says I have the coolest auntie and uncle in the world.
What's up, nephews?
Hey, Jackson.
I got the coolest nephews.
Oh, you do.
So
You do.
there's that.
Fantastic. Well, that was a rockin' tune. That's a newer track, yeah? That's so good.
Yeah, that's on the new album. But we've been playing that one since I don't know, it's confusing. We've just been gathering stuff.
That one wants to be out in the world, though. That one wants to be out there.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's fun to play.
So good.
Because it's basically a circus song. Who doesn't love a circus song, right? 5 people love them.
Does that mean you do or not?
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally tricked you with the question. Who does love a good circus song? Woo! Okay, excellent. Yeah, nah, who doesn't really like one? My bad.
My bad.
This next song is one of our favorite new songs, and I don't know, we'll just play it for you.
Yeah.
It's about just...
This is like our mantra.
This is our
the
mantra
whole
for
last
quarantine.
Year. This is how it goes, okay?
Okay.
A little bit over a long time goes a long way. A little bit over a long time goes a long way. A little bit over a long time goes a long way. A little bit over a long time goes a long way. So we run, breathe, show up, squeeze, push through, believe, release, repeat. Run, breathe, show up, squeeze, push through, believe, release, repeat. 1 foot, 2 foot right, then the other gotta run. See no excuses, just up and do it, gotta run. Call, keep loose, cause the world keeps moving, gotta run. Clean slate starts with the sun, every day is day one.
So we run. It's been a minute since I sprinted out the womb, day one until the finish. I'm plant-based, so I'm way beyond spinach. Watching what I eat so I know what's in it. Too many focus on image instead of cleaning up what's underneath where all your skin is. That's why I'm moving my feet. That's why I'm running with speed. That's why I'm focused deep. It goes
1 foot, 2 foot right, then the other gotta run. See no excuses, just up and do it, gotta run.
I lit the candle on both ends about 10, maybe 20 years ago. Never since I've been on the run. Underwater dream catcher, taking pictures of the shadows and the light from the snow on the run. Not walk, not crawl, not skip, choosing quick every path that I took on the run. Uphill, way down with my conscience in tow, and a broken big toe on the run. To a finish that I haven't seen, with the goal in mind to live amongst the finer things. Run enough to satisfy the prophecy of full potential, truly, really ever meeting me. Run into the storm of what you want is there, until the wind is whistling your theme song in your ear. Run, despite the pain it caused. Muscles tear, but they're repaired from the good it caused.
1 foot, 2 foot right, then the other gotta run. See no excuses, just up and do it, gotta run. Calm, keep loose, cause the world keeps moving, gotta run. Clean slate starts with the sun, every day is day one.
So we run to justify the means. We study formulas to multiply the cream. So it's yo, fortify the team. Cause there's more to life than only what it seems. Run with scissors cause I wanna cut the strings. That make collages out of wired magazines that explain what I've seen inside of my lucid dreams. So I'll run in onto creative things. Run over the coals when the pit is hot. Living off the logic that I learned from watching Spock. Set a pace, set a goal, make it real or make it not when you run. Push it to your limit, full go out and do work. Like the fate of the earth is on your mind. And the sun ceases to bless you with its shine. And the moon signals the start of a long night. It's just you and your feet till your life is complete. It goes
1 foot, 2 foot right, then the other gotta run. See no excuses, just up and do it, gotta run.
Run.
Calm, keep loose, cause the world keeps moving, gotta run. Clean slate starts with the sun, every day is day one.
Thanks, y'all.
Stick with it, y'all.
That is fire. That is true fire.
Stick with it.
Rippin' Rom says, this tune's amazing. Home Roots Media says, loving this groove. Love that trumpet.
Hey. Me
Carrie
too.
Lawton, checking in from Boise, Idaho. Love the free
Boise!
features. Boise's in the house.
We'll be to Boise soon, I think. We're going to Tree Fort Music Festival. We're playing Tree Fort Music Festival in Boise. So, Carrie,
In
Nice.
September.
rally the troops. We'll be there with the lemur costumes.
Yes.
The
Lemur
Lemur
Teamers.
costumes.
By the way, I'm Jeemer Beamer. This is Schemer Schemer. That's Emer Teamer. We have a lemur teamer.
There's so many Emers up there. I do have to mention another person here, running audio here. We have Joe Dinkowitz from Middle Rogue Audio. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
Make some noise for Joe, everybody.
I'm good. Now that it's flowing.
If you like the way it sounds at home, that's the man to thank right there. He's bringing these tunes right to your ear holes. So.
And can I just say, all quarantine, we got offered some shows, private parties. People were stuck on a farm for 3 months and they needed some entertainment or something like that, or some quarantine shows that were really interesting. And Joe would bring his entire sound system and show up, and wherever we were, like a soldier, just show up and let us play these shows and stay in touch with what we love to do. And so I just want to thank you in the most public way possible.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
For the record.
To all of the thousands of people.
You know, and shout out to Danon. Shout out to Jeremy. Good to have you boys in the house.
Yeah. Shout out to Cordial Cables USA for sponsoring our shows.
Yeah.
Kira.
Every cable we run in this house is Cordial Cables.
I got these sweet Cordial. These things, I swear it makes it sound better.
It's the virgin copper throughout. It's amazing.
It's ridiculous. The sound is literally sounds better to me.
Shout out to Mike Smith of Cordial. Thank you very much.
Mike. Boom. And the Daniel Lorian.
And the Daniel Lorian, yes.
Anybody see the Groundhog Day video?
Yeah.
That's the dude that did it right there.
Yeah,
Make
that
some
dude's
noise
on
for Daniel
camera
Lorian
right now.
One time, let's go! 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 Go!
Daniel Lorian. Let's go. Let's go. I wish I had that cool effect. Come on, Marv. Share the love.
This next song goes out to anyone who maybe secretly wants to be a diamond thief at one point.
Like a thief in the night, scale your walls and climb to new heights. Got these big brick walls surrounding you, casing the blood, just waiting for the time to be right. I'm climbing close against that cool breath. I'm moving slow so I don't lose my grip. I've got a plan that'll make your walls come crumbling down. Hey, yeah, well, I've got a plan that'll bring your walls down.
So I study the shadows, cause it's original camouflage. I'm on body's my ammo, I've been developing angles and working out of my innards. And now, I'm on top of the building, the moonlight is children. Told her there's feelings that they're holding for ransom, but I can't take the chance that they were acting unwisely, so I'm holding surprise until I need it. A thief in the night, breathing soft, quiet like a file pedal talks. Holding the top of the kettle off, blowing steam, cracking the code. Off the control of my exited soul, that I know that my next is my next. Steal for the poor and the rest is the thief, I guess so.
Fingers, I like to pick your pockets for glue. They did 4 tips to get me inside, closer to you. Smooth and slow, I slip beneath your defense. Take off with your mind and leave no evidence. Well, I've got a plan to make your walls come crumbling down. Hey, hey, hey. Well, I've got a plan that'll make your walls down.
That's on the new album. That also is a new one.
Yeah. You know, it's good stealing music. I don't know what it is.
Andy Pugh says her
Don't steal
voice is
children.
incredible. Thank you for your contributions to the world, you beautiful creatures. Legitimately, Marv's music has helped me deal with so much during this whole pandemic thing.
Oh.
You
That's
guys,
why I do it.
Same
man,
here.
Seriously. That's the only reason I do this ish. Is because that kind of message is in my inbox on all the socials. It's awesome for me personally, and to play with you, obviously. But you know, like that's for if you don't make music, if you do and you get messages like that, that's like, what's up, you know?
It's amazing.
For me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm going out on a limb here, but that's kind of what it is.
Hey, if you want to learn more about the Free Creatures, these three amazing people on our stage, there was a podcast that was dropped earlier this week. Go to our YouTube channel, check out that podcast. It's the Free Creatures, features these three people on your stage. Marv was hosting himself, which is just an incredible feat.
It's weird.
It's an incredible feat. I don't know how you pull that off. And over here, we've got Dan. Give a little wave to the camera there. How's it coming, man?
Yeah.
How you feeling about it? Woo, yeah.
This feels like Ink Masters, the finale, and he's over there, the guy who won last year, and he's doing
He's
his
going.
thing.
It's looking pretty
We
incredible.
got last year's winner, Dan, over there. How's that tattoo going, Dan?
It's
Your
awesome.
is your first show? Like,
First live painting show.
Really? Oh, man. That's cool, man. What are we
amazing.
doing with this painting, Trevor? What are we
Okay,
doing?
so this painting here, first of all, I mean, like, I'm not going to lie. That painting is going to be hanging in our podcast studio.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds
Free
good.
Creatures inspired painting hanging in the podcast studio. It's amazing. But you all, we're going to drop a link in a little while here, and y'all can order a print of this inspired painting. So
Awesome.
we're going to make those available for people to order.
That's cool.
Remember this evening, this moment, this amazing energy.
All right. So, this next song is the first song I wrote when I moved to Southern Oregon out on the farm. And I'm so stoked that I get to play it with these guys. So, I hope you like it. But this is what it felt like when I moved here. All right, here we go. And when I say hold me down, it's not like a negative thing. It's like, you ever say, just hold it down for me, bro? Or, you know? So hold me down means hold me down. And when we say that, you can say it with us too, okay? Just hold me down. Not like bad, but in a good way. Hold me down. I need help right now. You understand? We good? Okay. Moment to think, moment to sink about the mission too. We gotta kick our boots up. Face to face, the paper chase was so much more different. Look up, see the sun shining in the distance, and every single day I took my time to get the holographic animals in line. The keeper of the keys knows what it really means when the keeper of the bees has to sift through the leaves. So here I am again at the crossroads, holding on to things I should let go. I wanna slow it down, but it won't slow. I wanna pick it up, but it's too low. Guess I never really thought about it that way. Only wanna keep my promise to my sensei. Keep him honest with the vocals that I do late. The truth that I do when Skyler plays like, hey, hey, hey. Thank you, guys.
That's real nice, G.
It's when it's nice.
That's real nice. Yes. This whole thing is real nice. It's real nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to be in your company.
Can we make some noise for Trevor?
Yeah,
literally,
thank you, Trevor.
this is the brain. All this is the brainchild of the Big Dink, Joe Dinkowitz, and the Trev man right there. These two guys pulled me into this. I'm proud to be a part of this team, doing the podcast and then doing these live streams, and this is just getting ridiculous. And they're listening to me and they're excited about it. And like, can we make some noise for these guys? The Hivve are killing it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So how does it feel, Trev? How you doing over there?
Let's
read some comments about what you're doing. Let's pull them up. Here, pull them up.
Well,
pull them up.
I'm working the stream here, but I'm dancing. I'm dancing like crazy back here. Okay. I finished, my whiskey and my beer done, and now I'm just tuned in, man. This is just, you guys got me locked in. There's songs I hadn't heard, and I'm like, I thought I was one of the biggest Free Creatures fans out there, man. This is amazing.
We're about to go turn up, if that's okay with y'all.
Turn it.
Can we turn up?
Turn it up. Turn it up.
This one we made
Turn it
with
up.
Felix Free, too. He's going to be on this one, too.
Big shout out to Felix Free, all the way in New York, Canandaigua, New York, you know? Is that okay? Is that too live, Joe? We good? Come on. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Let's get it. We got songs that are vibey and mellow, but sometimes you just gotta rock out, right? You gotta let go. You gotta fly with the squirrel suit down the canyon. You know what I mean? Yo, check it. We keep the vibe lit and the cold's hot. It's a cold world and it don't stop. We keep our people born when the cold drops. We're standing on our own. We make the show pop and keep the fire lit and the cold's hot. It's a cold world and it don't stop. We keep our people born when the soul drop. We're standing on our own. We make the show stop. Stop messing around. It's a big cold world and we're burning it down. If the fan needs space, then we're building a dome. If the lights are too low, then the LED's on. If the rope needs work, then I'm breaking it back. And if the dirt needs move, then I'm taking it back. I'm sort of taking it back. I've let it loose my attachment. Some way that I acted in the root of my accent. Cause I'm a free affiliated poet. Only go to space with the people that I go with. Blowing on a coat, trying to keep the fire burning. Flying on a move, trying to preach a long sermon. Holding down the corner like the GOAT Rich Sherman. When I'm sending smoke signals with the herbs that are burning. Satellite in space on rotation, it's urgent. ruin the magic and the heat in the furnace. But
we aim to keep you lifted, hey, hey, where the dragons fly. The heat will guide your vision, hey, hey, throughout the darkest night.
the fire lit and the cold's hot. It's a cold world and it don't stop. We keep our people warm when the cold drops. We stand on our own, we make the show pop. We keep the fire lit and the cold's hot. Right? Right? You feel warmed up? How you doing, Leanne? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Turner, y'all.
Damn. I gotta catch my breath. Trinity Duncan says, it sounds amazing, you guys. The whole family's jamming in the living room, even the baby.
He just turned 1, like on the 21st was his first birthday. He just started walking, you guys.
Wow,
Hey,
congratulations.
Trinity,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hi, Jason, Jacob, and Jackson.
And
It's so cool to have the cut, and your nieces are too, yeah?
Yeah, and Madeline and Ava. are
Madeline and
watching,
Ava, and now I'm
and
Uncle
Bend.
G. I'm Uncle G
Yeah,
now.
you're Uncle G now.
Uncle G.
You got promoted to Uncle.
I got upgraded.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of family, I gotta give a quick shout out because I know I have 3 incredible Free Creatures fans at home right now. My wife Stacy and my 2 boys, Callum and Brennan. I love you all. Mwah, thank you for supporting all the work that we do here.
They thank you for holding it down so Trevor can come here and help us do stuff like podcasts for 3 hours straight. Appreciate it. So I don't know if you know this next Jamboni, but if you do, you might have to get up again. I don't know. This is actually the first song we made ever. And it's about working hard, finishing the task, getting that harvest, pulling it in, making it happen.
What's up, Jim Boswell?
Hey, 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 hey. Extendo bump session. I made it extra long so we can just vibe. Now, when we get to the next part, we need you to do the ooze with us. Can you do that? You know the part, the ooze? Do you? It sounds a little like that. Just like this. Go left to right. I can't hear you.
Deep down, just a freak creature, just a freak reaching for a good reason. Oh no, finish the season, diving in deep in what we believe in. Deep down, just a freak creature, just a freak reaching for a good reason. Oh no, finish the season, diving in deep in what we believe.
We gotta do what we gotta do. It's never over till you follow through. We're getting slimmer, eating fatter food. Free creature type of attitude. We chase our dreams when the work is done. The starting gun is the setting sun. The bills are real when it's what you want. But not all Jedi come from Padawan. Sometimes the present is within the mind. Your brain is riddled by your own advice. And it's such a precious tiny little life that I lay awake and think about it night. We have the means to make it so. Whoa, look at the fractals in the afterglow. Yo, the ever after is a place we know. Oh, another chapter and I told you so. Deep, deep, deep,
Deep down, just a freak creature, just a freak reaching for a good reason. Oh no, finish the season, diving in deep in what we believe in. Deep down, just a freak creature, just a freak reaching for a good reason. Oh no, finish the season, diving in deep in what we believe. Way deep down our own ancient carbon calling deep in my bones. A wild longing, big buffalo. I just wanna do what I want to everywhere I go. Lean in and get a muscle. Silverback gorilla in the jungle. Mother moves deep in the tender. Winter's on the way. Got 2 young ones. Ooh, everybody's hungry. Guess I need money. Guess I gotta pay. Gotta swim far for a whale just to play. Call me a freak. Sometimes if I need a reason. Work's more fun if you believe it.
deep down.
You gotta dig deep sometimes in life, and you really gotta go all out.
Deep down.
Right, Bella? You gotta cut it loose sometimes, right? You gotta cut it loose. You gotta
the season, diving in deep. The world we believe in. Deep down, just a freak creature, just a freak preaching for no reason. Oh, finish the season, diving in deep. The world we believe in.
Good job, everybody. Good job. Participations, you all get an A. You get an A.
There's a reason why that is the title track. My gosh, I love that. Oh my, I love that song so much.
So much fun.
I'll never forget that first time we played it. We played it at what used to be Cocina 7.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what is this song?
It was our first song.
We were like, we're cool now. It was just Earth Day, and this next song is in that vein. So here we go.
I like
This is
that
called
intro.
Tall Horse.
I like that intro.
You know that saying, get off your high horse? That's kind of where this came from. Get off your high horse. All right, ready? Oh. Wait a second. Cordial cables, ladies and gentlemen. And they work really good when you plug them in. Don't you know it's gonna hurt to fall from that horse so tall? Your eyes tired from looking down so small. Gone and put yourself so far above me. You don't understand me at all. So might not hear you calling when you fall.
Let off the top your saddle. Emotion boats need paddles. Grow up and be an adult. Become acostumbrado. You're not the only human that's been exposed to lumens. That's blind to what you're doing. That sees the future looming. This land was never yours to expose, take a hole through, or take a piece, a slice from those that came before you. You're not entitled to it. You're not my judge and jury. Nor do you own my life, but if you try, you get my fury. You're way too high to feel the grass your leather shoes are touching. They say you understand this only lets us know you're bluffing. You're drunk, you're so disgusting. The power's anti-trusting. The power side in your belly, so your brain is rusted. So
Don't you know it's gonna hurt to fall from that horse so tall? There's nowhere to run if you burn the bridges between us all. One, nothing else matters. There's nowhere to live. What's an asset if it's already sick? I can go far with what I've got to give, but I'd like to show trees to my kids. For the fall.
Oh my God! Oh!
Nothing else matters if there's nowhere to live. That is all I will say.
Joey Helpish says, I've seen Marv perform hundreds, if not thousands of times. This is by far my favorite show.
Uncle Nancy
I'm so
approved.
grateful this is recorded. Thank you to the Hive. Joey, we love you, man. That blows my mind. Thank you.
And Joey's coming in for a podcast. I hope you guys tune into that one. It's gonna be one of my
Yeah.
This guy and I have been playing along. This dude is one of the most interesting, fascinating musicians in this West Coast. You are too. But Joey Uncle Nancy. His name's Uncle Nancy. Dude is crazy, awesome, and you guys should tune in on that for that podcast.
Don't miss it. That dude is probably the most interesting dude you'll ever meet.
He's got
via
Guinness
a
Book of
podcast.
World Records. He made up this crazy way of making sense of music with mood root. What is
Yep.
it, babe? Root motives.
There you go.
Woo.
Root motive theory.
A tongue twister for the rapper. I like it.
And he teaches. He has a school for autistic children where he teaches them how to make music with iPads and iPhones. Like literally, that's what
It's
he's
amazing.
doing. He's a really fast. So that dude right there, he's gonna be on the podcast. So tune in for that
We
one.
love
was
you,
that?
Joey.
When was that again?
That'll be in May 3rd-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of something really important,
Yes. Oh,
I mean, let's not.
Drop in.
May 1st. Emily, what's
Oh
happening?
yeah. Oh yeah. May 1st, my solo album is dropping. Yes. 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 It's called. It's going to be called Here, and it's going to be on every place that you can listen to music: YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So look up my name, Emily Turner, and the album's called Here.
That's the
and
cover.
Yes, that's the cover. That's this bass, and that's me, and that's up at Seattle Bar in Applegate Lake. If you want to know a little secret.
that's a pretty sick cover, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, Andrew Lloyd took that picture. But yeah, it's very special. Jared Masters produced it. They're all original songs that I wrote, and it's really beautiful, and it's a little treat from me to you. So I hope that you find it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not
May
gonna lie.
1st.
I got a little advanced listen,
Can I
and
drop
it
a
blew
fun
my
fact?
mind.
Can I drop a fun fact?
Fun fact
Fun
with
fact.
Marv Ellis.
She made the entire thing, and I said I don't want to hear any of it till it's done. And we spent an entire year of quarantine together, all the time. I didn't hear any of it until it was finished. Trust me, truth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it happened that way.
It happened that way, and and then I said, "Okay, is it done?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I sat on the couch, and she goes, "It's time." And we sat there, and I closed my eyes, and literally by song 3, she had stolen the breath, like my breath, from my chest. There was moments in that, so I'm really excited for y'all to hear it.
Thanks.
It has I have zero influence on it, and it's amazing. And she did it all herself, and I'm super
With
proud
Jared.
of her.
Yep.
With Jared, but you know what
Shout
I
out
mean.
to Jared Masters.
Like it's
Shout out
awesome.
to Jared Masters. I got to hear an advanced listen, and it blew my mind. Every piece of it, the music, the writing, the instrumentation, the textures. There's so many textures and depth to that album. It's gonna blow your mind. Don't miss it. Matter of fact, don't just not miss it. Right now,
Pre-save.
where can they go
Oh.
to sign up for the Spotify pre-listen?
Yes. Okay, if you're a Spotify user, there's a Spotify pre-save campaign. If you go to my website, emilyturnermusic.com, or my Instagram at emilyterrestrial, because my initials are ET, and this is just how it is. There's a link to a Spotify pre-save thing. You go there, and you'll get a free download of all the lyrics on the whole album, as well as the chords. So if you're playing music of any kind, you can play along with me or whatever you want. As a little thank you. And yeah, just.
And whoever the biggest fan is out there right now, you're going to go get that link and paste it in our comments right here for everybody to see. Biggest fan, go. Ready, set,
help
go.
a sister out.
Paste
Thank
that
you.
link.
And yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you guys for that little 5 minutes. Shameless plug.
Nothing shameless about it. I
Just full of shame.
so much shame. Do it. What do we got next, Marv? Are we getting down to it? I'm looking at my list here, man, and it feels like we might be getting down to it. Where are we at?
We're at this little song we wrote when we went to a play in Idaho. Everybody was wearing onesies. Everybody was all of a sudden.
Yeah, Trinity
All
Hot
these
Springs.
animals were showing up on the stage wearing onesies, and we're like, "There's a onesie. 1, 2, 3, 4 onesies on the dance floor. We got 4 onesies on," and that became a song. And then we went back to play the next year, and they're like, play that onesie song. We're like, what onesie song? The one you were doing about the onesies. And so people dressed up in lemur suits, and that's why Jeemer Beamer, yeah, Schemer, Schemer, Emer Teamer. It's lemur Latin. There's actually an entire language we developed, the Trinity Hot Springs.
We digress.
So, but this is the song that came from that lemur experience, sort of.
You and I, we're like electrons passing by. Maybe we will catch an orbit another time. Leaves while we're passing. Let's dance and see what happens. Leaves while we're passing. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance.
Lately I've been trying to let go. Man, to me it's been a show. Gravity has got me this slow.
This slow, this slow.
All I wanna do is let go. So, celebrate the good times, illuminated with the good vibes. This on a fire, what it feels like when a bird flies for the first time. Loose, never nailed, never sealed down. Free, every minute is for reals now. Slow, always evolving a big cloud. Woo, giving the space when it's too loud. I'm in the earth with my energy. Let the poem women let it be. The bomb with the symphony. Blessed to have a three-piece symphony, yo.
All I wanna do is be with you. Feel that way, make it true. Yeah, yeah. All I really want is your company. Would you take my hand, walk with me? Yeah, yeah. All I wanna do is be with you. You feel that way, would you make it true? Yeah, yeah. All I really want is your company. Would you take my hand, would you walk with me? Yeah, yeah. Break it down.
you for having us, being here. We are free creatures and so are you. We're out, y'all. We love you. Everybody at home, check us out, freecreaturesmusic.com, at free.creatures on Instagram. Let's go.
Free creatures, everybody, big hand! It's been an amazing night. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? It's been an amazing night. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Come back next week. We have... Oh, snap. Oh, no. We're calling for an encore out here.
This is great.
They're calling for an encore out here. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back, everybody. They're coming back. Woo!
Okay.
In-house audience, I know you can get louder than
Come
that.
on,
This
audience,
is what
let's
they
go.
feed off of. It's been too long.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. The Free Creatures. Let's hear it. We got one more. We got them back on the stage. They're like, crap. Here we go. Free Creatures. Joe.
Happy wife, happy life. Let's see if you guys can get down to this one. You should know how low some people go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, by now you should know how low some people go. Unbelievable. For a few dollars more. I'm trying to find it, trying to remind myself that I can still rewind it and find the right line to dip it in time. It feels unbelievable. One. Doing what I do with my crew, try to dip it in the bleed and the blue, try to bleed it till I let it all out. It comes true, it feels unbelievable too. What's it gonna be? Call me the free creature family representative. Never been hesitant when I rock it. It feels unbelievable. 3. What's it all for? Knocking at your door at the trap house like, what's up? It's raw, it's real, it's life, it's dough, it goes. Unbelievable. 4. So, well, by now you should know how low some people go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, by now you should know how low some people go. Unbelievable. For a few dollars more. So I'm alive at the Hive, trying to deep dive and socialize. That's a rap that I remember for back in one of the time. It feels unbelievable. 5. Up inside the mix, doing my thing. It's like a lyrical trick. I exist to coexist with the people like this in the mist. It feels unbelievable. 6. So this is my heaven. Chilling out 7-Eleven is kinda lame and GP, but that's just me. It feels unbelievable. 7. What? Like a horse in the gate with the triple crown at stake is how I feel when I have to wait to play. Unbelievable, hey, so but by now you should know how low some people go. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Well, by now you should know how low some people go. Unbelievable, for a few dollars more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's been a minute since we hung out and had a live show, but you already know. The lights behind me look beautiful as beep, but you already know. People tuning in from all over the world, watching what we do, but you already know. Maybe we came and rocked a private party at your farm and you know this song, cause you already know. Get him again, Skyler, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So sometimes I feel like I'm getting too old for this ish, but you already know. And Trevor Yarrish loves to do these live shows at his place, but you already know. And it's nice to see the sunshine at the right time, Leanne, but you already know. Clearly I'm luckiest man alive on earth, but you already know. And Skyler Squglio can shred on the guitar, but you know the hook. You already know. Yo, and if you're feeling this song, sing the hook with me right now, cause like you already know. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, everybody, that was the Free Creatures.
So much. Thank you.
The Free Creatures! Don't forget, like and subscribe, The Hive. We got a show next weekend with Alice DiMaselli. Don't miss that show. It's going to be a great show. We love that you all been here tonight. If you want to support the show, that link above, don't forget. We appreciate you, we love you, and have an amazing...
For the people here, we want to say hi, so we're going to go put our masks on and stuff. We are keeping as safe as we can. We appreciate y'all doing the same. We want to say hi and say hi to y'all, so don't just leave right away, okay? We want to thank you for being here, okay? Check. 1, 2, check, 1, 2.
Check,
1, 2,
check,
1, 2.
Check, 1, 2. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. We love you. We appreciate you. We want to see you back here again next week, and enjoy the rest of your evening.